Nok tar hava hoppas ju upp medan jag boi efter att allt ska bli bättre och boi efter att teltan plinkar eller att onkel bankar på. But nobody writes or visits until I've lost all hope. Oh, what is love? Yeah, love is the greatest paradox of them all, I think. In the morning there's dew on the grass. When the sun comes up, it falls in love with the dew. But as soon as the sun approaches, the dew disappears. That is definitely the paradox of love. Love is something that every time you try to grab it and you get closer to it, it disappears. So yeah, love is very difficult. My grandfather, he was in the hospital. He was very ill. And then in the evening he was not feeling well. And he was afraid. And then he asked me, why am I afraid? And I told him, that's because you're a human being, Granddad. Your fright has something to do with your existence. It's the same fright that I feel as well. But that's life. Life isn't supposed to be easy. So it has a lot of tears and pain. Life also has light and beauty. It's like the weather in the Faroe Islands. Stormy and it's gray and it's wet and it's cold. And then sometimes there are these moments that are very treasurable. If I go out to swim in the ocean or if I go up to the mountain, that's my happiest moments. We belong out in the mountains and in the valleys and in the woods and out in the oceans. It's about freedom of movement as a person, a body that's alive. Huh? There was a poet in the Faroes, he said, you preach about freedom, but what are you going to do with it? And it's a very difficult thing to address by words. Freedom is a feeling. Materializes in the fact that you don't have a lot of things, because you never own things, it's always the things that own you. I'm at ease as a human being when I don't have a cell phone. I'm at ease as a human being when I don't have a car. That's also freedom. We talked about love, it's a paradox. Freedom is never a paradox. if you think about life, what does it all boil down to? It has something to do with the end of the day, yeah? At the end of the day, when you're in bed, maybe beside somebody who you love and who loves you, and that they can take you and accept you the way you are, totally, yeah? And then I am really free.
Thank you so much for watching this week's film. 2 years ago, we set out on this journey to create a story every single week. We wanted to share universal stories of hope, of inspiration, of what it means to be human. And with your support and the support of our patrons, we've been able to make 120 odd films, one every single week. We'd like to continue this into the future. Every cent we receive goes to covering the costs of the filming on the ground. We hope you join us on this journey. Thank you so much.